I will keep y'all updated. Okay, yes, I'm in the bathroom right now, but I just wanted to update everybody. I am 30 weeks pregnant and I'm seeing the doctor today. I have to go weekly now because they found protein in my urine last time I was here, which was last week. And it's kind of scary because my actual doctor called me and he's never called me. So when I heard his voice on the phone, I was like, oh my goodness, he's calling me. So anyway, I will keep y'all updated. Yeah, Cam just flushed the toilet. He was peeing on the potty. Anyway, so I'll keep you updated and let you know what's next. Okay, so I am back. I'm at home now, and I wanted to update you about what happened at the doctor. So I got to see my actual OB and listen to the baby. I am 30 weeks. I'll be 31 weeks tomorrow. He said I was measuring 31 weeks. And he said everything was fine. My blood pressure was 108 over something. Last week I weighed 138 pounds, and this week today I was 140 pounds. So I gained like 2 pounds like that in a week. It's crazy. So baby is getting super big, as you can see. Like I said, I'll be 31 weeks tomorrow. And there's baby. I have Braxton Hicks all the time. All the time. Nothing concerning though. I just have him all the time. My granny thinks that I'm dropping. I don't know though. It's crazy that I'm 31 weeks pregnant and we literally have like 58, 57 days or less before we get to meet this little one. I still have no idea if it's a girl or a boy, but I did record the doctor's conversation, our conversation, him explaining to me about my urine. I mean my urine, protein in my urine. So let me go back to that real quick. So I went to see a nutrition, my practitioner, I seen a nurse practitioner last week, and I, went to the bathroom, peed in a cup like you normally do. Well, when I got to see, the nurse practitioner, she said, you have too much protein in your urine and we need you to pee in a jug for 24 hours and bring it back by 4 o'clock the next day. I said, okay, great. So I didn't think I was able to work the next day because I didn't work. I worked in a child care place. And I don't want my urine sitting in the refrigerator. So I was worried about that because I've never been told I have protein in my urine. With all of my pregnancies, it's never been an issue. My blood pressure's never been an issue. High. It's been low, if anything, to the point where I feel like I'm about to faint and pass out. And I have actually a couple times in previous pregnancies. But so she told me I had to pee in the jug for the next 24 hours. So I did that. I took it in, and that was on a Thursday when I saw the nurse practitioner. Friday I had to take the urine back in, the jug with my urine in it back in. So I didn't hear anything all weekend, and I was freaking out. I was worried. I was stressed out. I mean, Friday the 13th was just not a good day. I mean, my iron was low, which is normally low, so I don't know why that even bothered me. But anyway, so Monday at 10 o'clock in the morning, I'm at work and I get a phone call from my OB, and it was him. It was my actual OB doctor, which he never calls me. And so he was, he said, hello, can I speak to Brittany? I'm like, what? This is she. So I'm already caught off guard, and I don't even remember the first thing he said. Like, I can't, I mean, I remember the gist of what he said, but I don't even remember what he said. He told me some numbers that, what my urine, the protein in my urine was, and he said that, I see, it's crazy. He told me that he wanted to see me weekly starting this week from here on out, because I had too much protein in my urine, 3+ or 3 something they call it. And so I have to see him weekly now. And you know, if my blood pressure goes up, then you know, they'll monitor me and, you know, likely take the baby, no matter how far along I am. And that's what I I heard. And I was just, like I said, freaking out, because I was like, oh my, you know, I don't know, I just never think, I always have a problem with my pregnancies. Long story short, Trip, I had placental leaks. It could have affected his growth, but it didn't. And so I had to see a high-risk doctor for a little bit. With Camden, I had subchorionic, I hope I'm saying it right, hemorrhage. And that was in the beginning, which was basically a threatened miscarriage. But he came out perfectly fine. And then with Lily, I had placenta previa. And it was pretty much in the beginning. And he said the bigger I got, it should move up. My placenta should move up and out of the way. Which luckily, around 24 weeks, it did. But I had to have ultrasound done every 2 weeks for her, which was scary, because I was bleeding. This is how they found that out, obviously, because in the ultrasounds. And he said if I started bleeding again, I would have to stay in the hospital until you know, for the remainder of my pregnancy, which I didn't want to do because I had my boys at home. So that's previous pregnancies. So basically, every time I'm pregnant, there's something. It may not be as serious, or it is real serious, but I've never had high blood pressure. We'll see. I mean, you never know. It's the first time for everything. I just want my baby to be healthy. My main goal is to make it to the point where, like when I had Lily at 35 weeks, that's my main goal. So he or she won't have to stay in the NICU, because I've never had to leave my babies in the NICU or, you know, in the hospital and not be able to take them home with me. I've always been able to take them home with me, sometimes even a day early. And I just couldn't imagine. I hope and pray that I don't have to have a C-section. If I do, I do. But I've never had that either. So I'm hoping and praying that I won't have to have a C-section. And I am going to insert the clip of what my doctor was saying. I apologize for the kids talking, because we're not supposed to record or anything in the doctor's office. So I kind of secretly did a voice memo. And so
seeing you weekly, not to do anything, but basically to make sure we check your blood pressure.
yes, okay.
Just make sure they're not going up, because your 24-hour urine was elevated.
Yes, again?
I'm gonna repeat it. That's the problem.
Okay.
I'm just gonna watch your blood pressure, just to make sure it doesn't start to rise. I'll let you. Go ahead and back.
So can you explain to me again? Because when you call, you never call me, and so I was kind of like,
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, I understand. You're 30 weeks, right?
30 and 6, yeah.
Yeah, you made 31. So this is the deal. Well, let me first off say we don't really know.
Yes.
Okay. Preeclampsia is high blood pressure in pregnancy.
Yes.
And so for years, we always measured the 24-hour urine pressure. Collecting your 24/7 pressure. The kidney's job is to prevent protein from becoming toxic. I tell you, if you can imagine, when you don't eat, you don't want to work very hard. The kidney's the same thing. Okay? The kidney though eats blood.
Yes.
When you get high blood pressure, less blood flow goes to the kidney.
Camden, remember, we're done quiet.
So remember that when the blood eats kidney, so blood pressure, you get less blood flow to the kidney.
Yes.
So the kidney gets lazy and the proteins come across.
Yes.
Does that make sense? So in pregnancy, all this happens very quickly and it will go away. So occasionally we get somebody like you who's got 3+ protein in urine. It can be related to proteinuria. Could be a number of things. Could just be what we call benign proteinuria. But you just have protein in urine doesn't mean anything. You could have some kidney damage you didn't know about related to high blood pressure or other things that could be going on. Okay, I think this is probably benign gestational proteinuria. But because your protein is elevated, I want to see you weekly to make sure that your blood pressure doesn't start going up. And so I've had this recently with one of my patients. She did great, but I just wanted to follow her to make sure. And she ended up delivering at 38 weeks, so 39 weeks, I think. She ended up coming in labor. So I don't really expect any problem.
Okay.
But that's what's going on. So you're making protein in your.
So okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. So what happens if I come in one day and
Blood pressure's low? We'll do a 24-hour urine, get some labs on you, and go from there.
Okay.
But your blood pressures are stone cold normal and always have been, and they may be. This may have been just an unusual thing. But we gotta look at it.
That's perfect.
And that's what we're doing.
That's
okay.
Fine. Yeah. But anyway, I just want to catch everybody up on everything. I'm trying my best to keep everybody updated. We have wedding plans. That's a whole nother video in itself. We are getting, I will just, you know what, I'm not even gonna get into it. I'll have to make another whole video about that. But when baby comes, then around January, I want to start trying on dresses. I think I'll be hopefully back close to my normal size. So I'm excited. I am. It's just a lot going on. But anyway, just want to keep you updated. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being patient with me in my videos. And I'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe.